Alright, listen boys, this is a big one. Whenever you stop drinking, whenever you start prioritizing yourself and your development, because that day will come, you're either at that point where you're getting over your current life and you know there's something bigger calling you up, but you're afraid to take that leap of faith, you're afraid to completely change your mindset and your lifestyle, quitting the drinking, quit going out the late nights, all that because you're afraid of being exiled from your friend group, you're afraid of what they will say about you, or you're not fun anymore, you're not who you used to be. And you're worried the shit they will talk about you when you're not there. But trust me, bro. Once you fully step into that new you, once you cut out all the negative people from your life, once you cut out all this shit that's keeping you stuck and keeping you the fucking same, it's gonna be worth it. But you gotta stick in there because every successful man has had to go through that transition period how when they stop drinking, they start prioritizing their success, their future life, they start instilling those positive habits, they start instilling those new standards and systems into their fucking lives that makes them elite. They go through a lonely chapter, they go through a transition period between their old self, their old identity, that man that used to go out partying, that people pleaser, the guy with low fucking standards that used to get walked over in life, and they get transitioned into that new fucking man, but they haven't done that self-work, they haven't done that personal development long enough. So they haven't morphed into that new them, so they haven't got that new friend group, they haven't got that completely new fucking life, but you need to stick in there because that transition period, every successful man of any endeavor, Alex Ramosi, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, all the guys at the upper echelons of success have had to go through that self-development chapter because that's where you find yourself, that's where you develop yourself, but it all first starts with cutting ties to that old life. Because for you to truly change, you gotta change it all. You gotta burn the boats, you gotta burn the fucking bridges, and once you quit drinking, you'll find who your real friends fucking are. Because whether you wanna bring them to the top with you, whether you wanna make that change today, tomorrow, in the future, you know you're gonna make that fucking change. So what's stopping you from doing that? What's really stopping you from taking that leap of faith now? Is it fear? Is it them talking shit? But really ask yourself, if it's gonna matter, if it's not gonna matter in 5-10 years time, why spend more than 5 minutes of your fucking time worrying about it? Why spend more than 5 minutes of your fucking life worrying about some bullshit that might or might not even fucking happen, as opposed to you cutting out the noise, cutting out the negativity, cutting out all the fucking bullshit and making it fucking happen no matter what? Because when you're sitting there on your deathbed, when you're 80 years old, are you really gonna give a fuck about what Timmy this person might have said or may not said about you? Are you really gonna let the opinions of people down here stop you from pursuing your... I nearly fucking did. I nearly let the fear of judgment, the fear of fucking failure, putting myself on social media, talking in front of the camera, something in 2023 no one around me at the time was fucking doing. I nearly stopped that and didn't fucking do that because I was too afraid of being the talk of the town. I was too afraid of what people might have fucking said. I was too afraid of how other people might have viewed me or not fucking viewed me, stopped me from fucking doing that. But I'm so fucking glad I did. I'm so fucking glad I did, because I wouldn't be who the fuck I'm at today. I wouldn't be my own boss now. I wouldn't be this fucking version of myself if I let the fear, I let the opinions of others stop me from doing this from my fucking life. So listen to me, bro. There is another life waiting for you out there, on the other side of that leap of faith, on the other side of that self-investment, on the other side of all those people you need to cut away from your fucking life. Stop waiting. Stop negotiating with yourself. Stop negotiating with your own fucking potential. You've already sat around for too fucking long. 2025 has already nearly come and gone. You said this year was going to be the one that you took that fucking change. You said this was going to be the best fucking year of your life, but you're 1 foot in, 1 foot fucking out, and you can't make that change with a mindset. You can't make that change. Still being caught up between two different fucking lives. The party life, the growth life. You gotta make that change. You gotta flip the fucking switch, because there's a whole new life waiting for you out there. You just gotta be the one that takes fucking control, cuts out the bullshit, and makes it fucking happen. Because when you look back one day, I'm telling you, you're gonna be so fucking glad you did. Because once you make the change, you walk through a door. There's going to be 10 more doors that 10 more doors that show themselves to you that were never gonna be there if you didn't take that first fucking step. So instead of looking at the whole staircase and wondering how you're gonna get to the 100th step, focus on the step in front of you. Focus on that next fucking move because you know what the fuck that is. Whether that is cutting out that ex that shit on you. Those gronk mates that all they do is talk shit about each other behind their fucking back. You know they're not worthy of your time, lad. You know they're not worthy of who the fuck you are. But you keep accepting those low fucking standards. You keep accepting mediocrity into your fucking life. And the lower you accept, the less you fucking become. Until you take control. And make that fucking happen. Quit the drinking. Quit all the fucking bullshit. Let it fucking end once and fucking for all. Because you're gonna be looking back one day and be so fucking glad you did. Because I'm so fucking glad I did. Make that change. And watch who your real friends are. Because you might think they're your homies. You might think they're your boys. But I can guarantee you. Once you change your values. Once you start changing. We prioritize going out in public. Prioritizing the early mornings, the early nights. Watch how quick everyone turns. But you need that. Because it's all character building. That's all shaping you up. Every test you face is morphing you and shaping you into that man you could become. But you gotta face it. It's got to be fucking exciting because if you're not content with where you're at, if you know there's more, it all starts fucking now, my brother. Go out there and make this shit fucking happen. Make it fucking happen. Let's run it up.